I think you guys have already watched my Huawei Vision S 65-inch review recently, and I think there is a burning question that still remains to be answered. How does a TV like this fare in such a crazy competitive market? Huawei is known for other stuff, making phones, tablets, now computers, and now TVs. I mean, what are they getting into? They're seriously just creating way too many things. And does that mean they're not focusing on their TVs? Are we looking at it wrong? Are we meant to buy someone else's TV from some other brand? Well, the thing is, I mean, a competitive market is a competitive market. There's going to be many other brands out there that's trying to have their own unique selling points and, try to convince you to get it into your house. So obviously, we're going to be, knocking some punches today. I mean, look, everybody is probably thinking the same thing. I'm like, oh my god, it's 65 inches. Why are they still using, LCD technology? Why aren't we seeing AMOLED? Why aren't we seeing better panels? I mean, there are justifications to that. I mean, it's not just about being a TV anymore. It's all about the future. What can it do that's beyond being just a TV? I think I just quoted their tagline. It's all about the convenience. So when we have convenience in topic, what does that really entail? I mean, I'm pairing it to my Huawei ID, I'm pairing it to my phone, I'm mirroring the screen, and I can consume whatever kind of content that I want. Don't TVs already do that? Isn't everyone else that makes TVs already doing that? And the answer is yes, it's true. You can turn a dumb TV into a smart TV by simply just plugging a Chromecast to your HDMI and just using your phone. But it's an additional cost. Some people might not be too enrolled into that idea and would just rather have something that's native. I guess that's what is the Vision S series' strength. Like native compatibility, a native ecosystem. Everything is meant to work in tandem. Apart from just, pairing your phone, you can also, pair your tablet. If you have a Huawei router, that's also a good thing. It's all IoT. That's been the big jargon in the tech industry for 3 to 4 years now, and everybody just says it but has no idea what it means, which is quite sad. If we're gonna be comparing panel to panel, the only way for anyone to win in this aspect is price, because not everybody is going to be so, tech competent about their TVs. People just want to know whether it's too expensive, whether it's affordable, and whether this plays movies good or not. When we see something like, let's say, a high refresh rate, let's not just think about the gamers for now. Let's just talk about typical people who just want to watch movies at home. And what does 120 Hz even do for you? This refresh rate basically determines how smooth everything is going to be, especially when, whether you're navigating on the TV using your remote or watching shows. Okay, no games, just watching shows. The higher the refresh rate, the more smooth the operation is. Like the whole movement and how fluid things go. When, let's say, you're watching an action movie, or I think action movies, I don't think there's a fast-paced romance movie. That smoothness basically is quite pleasing to the eyes. That's really just about it. When we, everyone else, the typical refresh rate is about 60 Hertz. Whether you're on AMOLED, whether you're on QLED, you're just pretty much going to be stuck with 60 Hertz as the staple. I mean, 60 Hertz is still good. But, if we're going to be moving forward, we better be moving forward in big strides. So, 100% more is definitely a good thing, right? At this point, these are one of the few TVs out there, this Huawei Vision S, that supports up to 120 Hz, all the way up to 4K. QLED options are there, but the cost of adoption is really, really high. And some would even say too high that most would not be willing to commit to, unless they're obscenely rich at the high income bracket. But I can't say for everyone else. What has to be the staple product of today? It has to be affordable. It has to have the latest features and technologies in terms of display prowess and of course how smart your TV can go. We are looking at a smart TV. It can do everything for you. You wanna scroll the internet, you can. You want to stream a movie or stream your music, there you go. You wanna do video calls. That's the thing. You don't really get to see TVs that can do video calls for you unless you specifically look for it in like this really magnified niche. And this is where I will say is the Vision S's competitive advantage. I mean, you don't find TVs in a lot of shops these days that even have a facility to place a webcam that's not external. This is an external webcam, but it's integrated. You know, it's just magnetically attached. When you buy the TV, it's in the package. You don't have to buy, it doesn't cost you extra. So pairing it to your phone, talking to everyone in front of your TV, that's really convenient. That's really comfortable to do. I don't want to just sit on my computer table all day just to talk to someone. And because it's such a big amount of space, you kind of have this placebo effect that you're outdoors and meeting people face to face. I mean, it's pandemic time, man. It's just time to be an introvert, even though it's involuntary. Oh my god, this is pretty much how alone I am. At the end of the day, who would buy something like a Vision S instead of any other TV? If it's someone who is an existing Huawei user, the integrations and the native support is there. It's really, really good. It's really, really unified. Someone who just wants to have a TV that's really, really simple in design and it looks great. I mean, this is a great looking TV. Coming from a company that's never made TVs in their entire life. And they just made one like this with a webcam, a couple of mics, and 4 10-watt speakers. So if you're not too picky on that, 4 10-watt speakers is more than enough because most TVs only have about 2 speakers at 10 watts too. I've seen some even go 5 and I don't even know why bother putting it there. Yeah, look, everybody is not going to be too picky on colors because color science, color accuracy, not everyone's into that. Everybody just really cares about is whether you can watch the shows right and whether the colors are represented just properly, not accurately, just properly. Is red gonna be really red? I hope this video has helped some of you shed some light on how to really choose a smart TV of today. And if you are intending to pick a Huawei Vision S into your house, you're welcome.